Morganne Hill of Liberty, 5th, 6th in the 100 hurdles, 4th in the 300 hurdles, but 2 PRs, 2 new Central Section records to end your career on. A bittersweet day, a good day, a bad day. How do you feel?
An in-between day, yeah, definitely bittersweet. It's been a ride. I mean, it's complicated at first to look up at that 100s and still have that motivation like I had yesterday when I was like, you know what, I'm feeling good about, today's meet, but it was kind of a downer on me. But of course, my coach pulled me, said he goes, Morgan, those times last year were wind aided. He goes, there's a reason they're so big on wind aiding because it makes such a difference in your time. He's like, you PR'd and that's all that matters. He goes, that's all that matters because what we want to see is not you being first in the state. What we want to see is you improving as an athlete and as a person. That's what really matters. So to hear that come from my coach, whose opinion I care most about, I just said, thank you. And of course, some tears came out, but I realized that getting better today means a whole lot more for me in my future, and that's all that really numbers, because you look at the people I'm going against, they're quite, just heck of an athlete. Just to be a part of that group and to see those girls and to compete against them is something you really just can't describe.
I was going to say those, especially that 100 hurdles race, might have been the best race in California history in that event.
It probably was. You know what? I guess you don't realize that right away because you just see it as people in front of you. This might sound bad. It was something that I'm not usually used to. It kind of throws me off my game. But I'm not going to blame it on anything. It was an honor to race against such amazing people who are just top in the nation in every one of their marks, and you're just like, hats off to you. You really deserve that one. So you have to know how hard they worked to get those times and the work that goes behind those times. You just have to appreciate that.
Morgan, those that don't know you would look at you and go, why is she upset about hitting 2 PRs, 2 section records, medaling in 2 events for the 3rd time in your career? But you're your own harshest critic, and you set yourself up to such high standards. Are you going to be able to walk away later tonight, tomorrow, next week, knowing that you walked away as the all-time best hurdler in Central Section history?
That I can smile about. That I will not cry about. I'll be happy about that. So to have that name behind me is something that I want to leave a respectful name for future generations, maybe even for my kids one day to go and say, Mom, I'm going to beat your time. Me to say, yeah, right. No, but I mean, I'll be cool to my kids, but I'm just hoping that I can hold on to that bit of me, that part of me that was, a legend and a mentor to other people. I like to be that person to someone else, and to be able to get to my senior year and be that kind of a person was something what I ultimately wanted. I didn't want to be that person that was so good but knew it and acted like it, because nobody respects that person. I wanted to leave my high school career with as much respect as I could gain from every one of my peers, and that's the life goal. That's what's important in life, not just track.
I was going to say that maybe it hasn't sunk in, but that was so well put together. Maybe it has sunk in that your high school career is over. You transition now, 6 state medals. If you can put it into words right now, what it meant to you?
Happiness and a donut. Soon, I'm hoping. What it can mean, to sum it up, surreal. I mean, I know a lot of people use that word, but I don't know how to. I think it's defined differently in my book, because surreal is just. Even though it's not something that's a part of my dreams, because I did actually have a nightmare last night. Just, I was late for my race, and coach says, no biggie. I know, 40 minutes away, and you have to warm up right now, and it's a no big deal. But I was like, Coach, got to race in 40 minutes. I'm not lying. But for that to be the good kind of dream, and for that to become reality, you just really can't put it into words. So all I can do is smile. Hopefully that says enough.